Zyridius.
Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Z and welcome back to part 2 of Lucy's Ice Cream Parlor. So, on the last episode we built all the exterior and I also said that we'll continue on filling in all the gaps. What I've actually gone and done guys is I just put in like a little traffic island here of little plants and stuff. You can do that to your own design. I just whack something together really quickly. And I also come around the edge and I just put in these side panels like we did on the front and the other side, and I actually put in an ice cream. Now I'll just leave that there so you can design your own kind of ice cream or whatnot. It's just 4 colored blocks and a couple of, there's a slab, there's a block, there's a corner stair, another corner stair, and another slab. Just to put it on the side, just to give it some more extra detail, and that's what it's all about guys, extra detail. So on today's episode we are going to do all the interior. Okay, we're going to put in all the seats, we're going to put the band in the corner, build the jukebox, and then we'll leave the next episode for the roof and the restrooms. So what you need to go and get for the seats, okay, is you need to go and grab yourself a block of redstone, a piston, some sea lanterns, some signs. You want to grab some of these magenta banners because these are the best colors to use. You want to also grab yourself some cyan carpet. Okay, and you also want to grab, let's see, a red concrete block, a quartz slab, and I think we can get away with the rest. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, I've pegged out the perfect measurements here so you can guys get it smack bang on. So as you come in the actual door, we're going to turn to our right, and then you're going to count 3. Right, 1, 2, 3 from the corner. Now on the 4th block, you're going to come out by 3, and you're going to count an extra 3. And on the 4th one, you're just going to place 3 colored blocks like that. Okay. So now you know where we are. We're right on this spot. This is where you're going to put your red concrete blocks. Okay. From this point, you're going to leave 3 space gap, and then you're going to double up the red concrete. Same again, leave 3 blocks, and then place another 2 layers of red concrete. Same again, 3 space gap, and then it's just a 1 red concrete. In the middle, you're just going to knock out the first layer of blocks, and then the second layer. And you're going to drop in your block of redstone. From here, you're going to grab your piston, drop your pistons down, and there's going to be our little table. From here, you're just going to knock out those 3 blocks and those 3, and you're going to drop in some sea lanterns. This is going to give you some light under the table, and it's going to be really effective. On top, you're just going to place your 3 slabs of quartz, and then you're going to place your quartz slabs on top. That's just going to be like the headrest of the actual chairs. From here, you're going to grab your actual magenta banners and you're going to place them right on the backs, just like so. And then your cyan carpet will be directly on top of the piston. And there's one of your first chairs. With your birch signs, you're going to place them on the sides of the red concrete, and you can come right around the back here as well and place one here and here. Now it's optional if you want to put like a cauldron here for a rubbish bin, or you can just close it off. I think it looks really good like this because we're going to put rubbish bins around the build anyway. So there's your first little booth sort of thing, and we'll just do the same again. So we're just going to chop out these 3, chuck in our redstone, chuck in our pistons, dig out the 3, replace them 3 with sea lanterns, slabs on top, come back, slabs on top there, and you've got your cyan carpet, 1, 2, 3, banners, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that one's done too. And we're just going to rinse and repeat that, okay? So we're just going to dig out all this real quick. Put and all this stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to put on top of the screen here of all the people who have been watching the content. I want to say a big thank you for all your support you've been giving me, and a big shout out to you guys, to all the people that are up on the screen right now. You guys are absolute legends. So here we go, we're just going to put in the signs right around the edges. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your booths for the first centerpiece. How easy and effective does that look? Now from this point, from the end here, closest to the door, we're going to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the 11th block, we're just going to place 1, 2, 3. So from the back here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the back, which is the second closest here. Trying to give you the best measurements here so you can get it smack bang on. Basically, we're just going to mirror image the other side. So once again, I'm just going to chuck in our red concrete by leaving 3 space gaps, placing another line of 2, then another space of gap of 3. And this one's going to be a bit different, right? We're going to put the 3 here so it's in level with that one there. But we're going to come out and double this one and extend it by 1. Just like that. Okay. So we'll just dig out all this and yeah, enjoy the music. Okay, so now you have another set of booths. Got one more set to do, so we're going to come over to this side here, and here we're going to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On this one, you're going to place your red concrete, so there's a 9 space gap here. Once again, we're going to leave a 3 space gap by doubling it up, another 3 space gap, double it up, another 3 space, double this one up, 3 space, and then just a single down the end. And we're just going to do the same as what we did here. Once again, we're just going to take out the middle piece, we're going to drop in our block of redstone, our pistons, remove these 3 either side of the pistons, put in our sea lanterns, slabs on top, slabs on top of the red concrete, and then what we can do then is just chuck in our magenta banners like so, and our cyan carpet. We're going to do that all along. So once again, enjoy the music. Okie dokie. So now you've got all your booths put in, and already it's starting to take effect. It looks absolutely really smart. Now since you've done that, we're going to come over to the right hand side, and as you're looking at the build here, you've got these corner pieces. You're going to come up by 2, then 2. This long piece that runs into the back of the wall here. What we're going to do is we're going to put in some extra booths, okay? So what we're going to do, right on this corner piece here, which is right across from this seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is the 9 and 10. This corner. We're just going to place that in. Once again, same as all the others. 3 space gap, double it up. 3 space gap, double it up. 3 space gap, double it up. 3 space gap, single. 3 space gap, single. Okay? Beautiful. And then it's just rinse and repeat by digging out and putting the glowstones in and stuff. Like that. Also, be sure to check out all my other 1950s stuff. I will link it in the description down below as well, so you can all see. I've got a 1950s drive-in cinema, a 1950s diner, and I've also got a few other 1950s builds coming directly to you guys. I've had a high request of 1950s items and things to do, and yeah, I've got quite a lot of 1950s builds and Let's Builds for you guys to do. So I hope you guys will be sticking around to enjoy all of that. Alright, as we approach this here, it's a bit repetitive. But as you see, when the lights are turned off, these builds that I'm doing are going to look good, either good during the day as well as the night, for the nightlife. So I'm just going to do all this real quick now, and then we can move on to the next part. Let's bring that up as well. Also guys, if you have any ideas that you want to have a look at of 1950s builds and you want me to have a crack at building them, be sure to drop a comment down below on what you'd like to see. Got a few ideas that I'll be bringing to you guys, which I will give you a quick flyover to one of the ones I've been working on. As you see in the distance over there, I'm building the 1955 Hill Valley from Back to the Future, so we can actually utilize that and build it into the world here. Okay, so now you've got that kind of effect. So now what you should be able to see, if we do a quick video check, and we'll put it as night only, you will see the effects that are starting to have already. Because we've got the glowstone underneath, it just sets everything off and it looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go back to daytime and move on to the next bit. Right, so now that we've got all these on, we're going to come into the front door again and we're going to turn to the right. We're going to leave a 1, 2, 3. On the fourth block, we're going to come out by 3 and we are going to dig down like that, just by 1 block, all the way to this corner place. Take these out. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to dig down again. We're going to put in our block of redstone. Then we're going to drop our pistons in. Just like that. We can grab some iron trapdoors and we're going to place them directly on top of the pink. We're going to run all the way and leave a 2 space gap. And that's going to be like your little food bench if you want to sit down, have a drink just by looking out the window. From here we can actually grab some black carpet. We're going to place them on the seats. Just like that. From this point where we got the stool, we're going to come out by 2 blocks and back by 1. We're going to knock that block out. Come across by 2, back by 1, and not on the second block, we're going to knock that one out. Move in by 1, back out by 1. We're going to place a block in there. Leave a 2 space gap and knock that block out. Once again, we're going to knock out the dirt. We're going to place in our block of redstone, followed with a piston. Same thing applies with the black carpet. We're just going to place black carpet on the tops. And with your iron bars, trapdoors, you can actually run the circumference of the shape of the build. So it should all connect up neat and tidy and fit perfectly inside here. Now we go over to the other side, and the same thing applies again, leaving a 2 space gap. We're on the third block and we're going to come out by 2, and on the third block we're going to dig out a first one, leave a space, dig a block, leave a space, dig a block, and then we're going to dig down by an extra 1 and chuck in our block of redstone, followed with a piston, like so. From here we're going to come out by 3 blocks next to the bench, 1, 2, 3, and then move back by 1, come in by 2 blocks, back by 1, knock out the third, go in by 2, back by 1, knock that out, and then dig down, block of redstone, piston, and then black carpet, which I'll just grab from here real quick. Black carpet on top of the seats. And with your iron trapdoors, just fill them in like that, the contour of the build. And then back again by leaving a 2 space gap. And there you've got the benches coming around as well. From this point, we're going to go all the way over next to these benches, to this blank wall. And as the opposite side is the ice cream. We're going to build like little car booths. So from this point, I'm just going to get rid of a couple of things and go and get some blocks and what you need. And you'll probably need a black concrete. You're going to grab some white carpet. Let's see what else we need. A sign, a hopper, an item frame, a bed, your choice of color. We're going to grab a wooden button, just like so, and let's see, let's just grab a cyan color. Okay, so from here what we're going to do is we're just going to run a cyan color block on the backs here. So for the measurements are from this corner point or the stool, I'm going to leave a 2 space gap and then place your 1, 2, 3 down. Leave a 4 space gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you place another 3 color block down. With your black concrete, you're going to come out on the angle and place 1 either side. Do that on the same again. And I'm just going to place 1 here for a minute so we can actually chuck in our hopper. So you've got those kind of exhausts kind of look. Bring the blocks in and cover the hopper. Then what we'll do is we shall grab ourselves another slab of quartz. and run that directly at the back, like so. From this bit, you're going to take out these, drop in 3 slabs. So you've got that kind of look. Take out the bottom, dig down, and then take out the 3 blocks underneath the slabs. From here, just going to grab your sea lantern, put your sea lanterns in, and then your block of redstone and your piston. So just put that there and the piston there. Block of redstone, 1, 2, 3, piston on top, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a stair. We want to grab a white quartz stair, and on the back of the colored block and the piston, we're just going to place 2. You could either have a third one, so you're blocked off from everyone else, or you can put a slab. I'll probably put a slab, so I'm just going to place 2 corner stairs like so, and with a slab, if you want, you can put it at the top or down the bottom. It's up to you. The bottom looks better, so we'll just put that there like so. A car booth wouldn't look right if it didn't have the hubs and the lights, so we're going to put in some item frames today, either side. This is not necessary, you can if you want, but for that extra detail, put them in. It looks a lot better. A bed on the back lights, bring them around. How beautiful does that look already? Now you can have any color hub that you want. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some iron bars on this one, and I might even grab, I'll just use a wooden button. Hubs and a button inside, just to give it that extra little bit of detail. And back on the other side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Once again, we're going to keep to the actual color of Lucy's. We're going to go with the magenta. We're going to place 3 banners at the back, 3 banners here as well. As you see, we've got that half a car. How awesome is that? Put 3 there, and 1, 2, 3. And then once again, grab some carpet, which I've missed right here. Keep the color going throughout the whole kind of build. And there is your car. You can also add in a number plate, which will cover the back off. I'm just going to put hot rodder on the actual number plate. As you see, we've got some detail happening here, and it covers everything off from everyone else. Cool, cool, cool. Now the next step, this is where it's going to get funky, funky, funky. We're going to actually build like a band. So from here, from the corner, and from this point, from the slab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block, I'm just going to dig that out. Okay, so from the wall here, it should be a 4 space gap before you knock out the block. From the actual block that you just dug out is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knock that block out. And from the 10th block is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Knock that block out as well. So now you've got the perfect measurements of what we're going to do. So just chop out all of that. Okay. From this point, what we're going to do here is we're going to dig down another block. So we're going to dig out the dirt and replace that there and there. Dig all the way through, like so. From this point, we're going to grab some sea lanterns, and I'm just going to grab mine from here, and we're just going to drop down our sea lanterns and fill in the gap. Cool, cool, cool. The blocks in the remaining area, we're just going to chop them out, because we do not need them now. Just like so. And once again, we can chop this out. I'm just going to fill in these corners here. Now from this part, we're going to grab some black concrete. And we're just going to fill this whole thing in with black concrete. Just like that. Now on top of the concrete, we're going to go and grab ourselves a block of black glass. Now with shaders, this is going to give like a kind of a mirror effect. And a nice shiny floor, as you can see with the reflections. But it also looks good with no shaders. So we're just going to go along and we're going to place all this in on top of the black concrete. Just like that. How beautiful does that look? Absolutely awesome. You can just take out these blocks and just lift them up again. And we can just grab some magenta carpet or pink carpet. I'm just going to go with a pink on this one. And just cover the light source with carpet. Right, now the next thing what you want to do is I'm going to build a piano, and we're going to build a drum kit, and we're going to put in a microphone, because this is where the live band is going to play music for everyone. Since it's rock and roll 50s, we're going to put in a piano. So the things that you're going to need now for a piano, and I'll also link in a tutorial how to do this down the bottom in the description, is you want to grab some fence, and you want to grab the birch fence, the most lightest of them all. You also want to grab a white quartz stair, some white carpet, and some quartz slabs. Then you want to go to the rail station items and grab the rail. And it's only the 5 items that we need. So we're going to place our first block down, and I think I might just make it out a bit further here. Place 1 block down, leave a 1 space gap, okay, 1 space, and we're going to bring it back by 1 space. So 1 space gap, 1 space gap. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to place our stair like so, and run 1, 2, 3 slabs on top. From here, we're going to grab our stair, just going to drop it there. Once again, 1, 2, 3. So you've got that kind of long looking bed. For the slabs, 1, 2, 3. Chuck in a stair, just like that. So you've got that kind of look. From here we can actually go and shape it now. So we can bring out the 3 end blocks I'm just going to shape it off like that. Move this one directly under that slab. And on the corner here, I'm just going to put in another one, like so. With your slab, you're just going to connect that underneath. You're just going to bring that across and put your rails directly on top. And I've actually made it a bit close to there, but you could actually move that across over one. With your carpet, you're just going to place a carpet on top of the piano, directly on top of everything. And there's your like grand piano in Minecraft. How easy is that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now in the corner at the back here, we're going to build our little drum kit. And let's go and grab the stuff that we need. What do we need? We need a lever, iron bars, an item frame, and we need a player head. Not that one. Necessarily, you don't have to have a player head, but it's good if you want to have a player head. I think I'm going to go and get a player head real quick. You also want to grab yourself a trapdoor, pressure plate. A gold pressure plate. And a block of iron. Just like so. At the back here, it doesn't matter where you put the band and which way you want it. If you want it facing that way, facing it down this way, it's entirely up to you. But I'm just going to show you how to make a drum kit. So I put my first block down, and from here I'll grab myself some iron bars. I'll stick iron bars to either side. Shall I move that back a bit? Iron bars either side. And I'll bring the iron bars out by 1 and up by 1. Once again, up by 1. 1 on the side. 1 on the side. That's too far. Like so. From this point, I'm just going to grab a player head and dump that here and here. Symbols is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You don't have to have them that height. You can actually drop them down, which is like that sort of thing, and you've got your sort of drum kit happening. So I said there's no particular way how to do it. It's just one design, and right here you can actually drop in a seat, or you just grab another iron bar, drop that here with a bit of black carpet. So we'll just grab a bit of black carpet and place that on top. Pretty easy. There you can put an item there, or put a sign and call your band whatever you like. I think that looks pretty cool, and anything you want to do. I mean, we can call it, you know, Swords Law. As in Sod's Law. But there we go, we've got a little drum kit happening, and we need to put the lever right here. And if you want, you can move that one and drop in another one here, and have a double foot pedal. And bring that out. I mean, you could have so much fun. So much fun doing drum kit designs and stuff. I've got a tutorial on so many drum kit designs. But there you got a lot of drum kit. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, next thing. You can put in your microphone. You can just drop that up like so. If you've got World Edit, you can actually put in a lever at the top. Or you can just leave it as is. That's pretty cool. won't bother doing a world edit here because it would probably take too long, but the number for the actual lever is 69, so it'll be 69:2 or :3 to get it facing that way, as if you're speaking into the microphone. Put that up the top. And if you want a little bit more added detail, just put in signs around the edge. And then you'll have your little drum kit session. And once again, once it's nighttime, all these lights will light up this whole section here, and it'll just be absolutely beautiful. Next thing, what we're going to do here is we are going to work on the centerpiece. Okay, so from this point, right from here, or right from the corner I should say, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On the 14th block, which is that one there, and it should be the same either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the 14th block. So you've got a nice big space gap, and from this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 14, 14, and 8. And that's what we use. From here, what we're going to do now is a choice. You can either have one solid block or you can have stairs. I think stairs look pretty cool and snazzy because it gives you that little bit of extra foot room. So we can just add in our stairs upside down like so. And then we can bend them around and go back the opposite way. And this will allow us as well, if you want to put glowstone underneath and have that kind of beam of light, which will look absolutely amazing as well. So we'll just do that all the way around, and we'll just take out that one like so. So now we've got our massive counter. From the back here, we're just going to knock out the second block, so that's going to be our little area for the waiters to come out and serve our stuff, and just change the color there. Just like so. On the corners, you want to grab yourself a block of glass and a normal glass pane. And on the corners, you put your glass block and then glass panes across. Just like so. And the same again this side, glass panes to this point. Cool, cool, cool. Now we can take out the blocks underneath the corners. Probably not that one. And we can grab our sea lanterns. I love these sea lanterns. I think they're better than the actual glowstone. Now, I'm gonna show you two different ways you can do this. Actually, you can do it like this, or you can dig down, place the glowstones underneath. I think this one will be better. Glowstones underneath. Like so. And that's going to allow us to put like a colored glass. So we can use the same kind of glass color underneath. So we'll just do that. And don't worry about the blue and the white underneath, because that is going to change as well. So we'll take all this out. Glowstone or sea lanterns, glass underneath. That's going to put a beam of light underneath. Amazing. Now inside, what we're going to do is we are going to dig out one block afterwards. So there's the corner, leave a block. I'm going to dig out a line at the back here, and leave 1 block. From this point, we're going to leave a 2 space gap. We're going to dig out a section, so it's 3 blocks from the back, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to start digging out a section here. From here, what we're going to do is we are going to grab a stair of quartz, and we're going to run the stair upside down like so, and we're going to bend it round on itself. So you've got that kind of nice looking kind of style. All the blocks that are remaining, we can actually start to dig out. Like so. And we'll just check that back, and that, and that. Right, now that you've got all that dug out, we're going to dig down a second time. So we're going to remove 2 layers of dirt. So you should be in line with the actual glowstone. So I'm going to dig this out. Like so. And then we're going to grab ourselves some black concrete. And I love using black concrete because it's a beautiful, beautiful dark shade. And in default, which this is, it's got a nice texture on the top. So we're just going to run that across underneath. Bring that all the way through. There we go. Boom. So we've got our layer down. Now we're going to grab some black glass. I love my shiny floors, and in parlors like this, there's always shiny floors. So we're just going to run the glass over the top, and some of these blocks will be knocked out. So we're just going to fill them in for the time being. Run the flooring right across. Look how beautiful that looks with shaders on. Beautiful, shiny flooring. Look at that. How beautiful does that look? Very nice. From this point, we're going to knock the edges out. Okay? So we're just going to run around the edges and just chop out these. Like so. And then we're going to grab our sea lanterns again, and we're just going to run a layer of sea lanterns. Once again, this is for lighting, and in the 50s diner, 50s ice cream parlor, or anything 1950s, everything was lit up, and it was always shiny and bright with like neon lights and stuff. From this point, we can just grab some carpet if you want. Pink, magenta, whatever color. I'm going to match the actual carpet color of the glass. I'm just going to run some black carpet. You call them like anti-static mats or anti-fatigue mats and stuff. I doubt that they had them in the 50s, but this build's going to have it. Now as you see, it's going to be all lit up nice, just like so. From this point, on top of these, we're going to place a block, and then we are going to bend our stairs around. Keep bending them around, so we've got this nice kind of workbench. And look at that, how effective does that look? It looks awesome, like reflective flooring sort of thing. That's cool. Another thing you can do, here is another option. You can replace all this glass and have all glowstone and have, you know, checkered flooring carpet, a different color than that. It's entirely up to you. But from this point, what we here is we're going to chop out this section that we did before, and we are going to drop in some iron doors. So we're just going to grab some doors, or any doors, it's up to you. We'll have a look at some doors. You can use these birch doors it's up to you. I'm just going to use the iron trapdoors. I think they do look a lot better, and I'm going to leave a 1-2 space gap, and I'm just going to chuck in some doors, just like that. As you see, the reflective of the actual wall behind looks pretty cool. From here, I'm just going to grab a normal white block, concrete block, where are we? Right there, and just elevate that up and give it some cupboard space, just like that. Keep it all nice and white colors, it's up to you. From this point, we're going to grab our pink concrete and we're going to come directly underneath, and we're going to drop that down by 2, and we're just going to bring that out like so. So a nice little sign, and here you can put your ice cream, like sundaes or ice cream ideas. It's up to you what you want to call different sundaes. I did a live stream the other day and I got everybody's that was in the chat to give me their ideas on what they want by they're using their names. But from here, what we're going to do is we're also going to grab an iron block, and we'll grab an iron block. We're also going to grab ourselves a hopper. We'll grab ourselves a pot. Grab ourselves a pot. Some white carpet. We've got the signs. We need some buttons. So we'll just grab a dark wooden button. And this is what we're going to do. So, block of iron, up and over. Block of iron down the bottom. Hopper on top, like so. And we're just going to knock that out. Pot directly underneath, because what we're doing is we're actually going to be making a coffee machine. Grab a stair, turn the stair upside down, and we can do it like that. And with a bit of carpet on top. By leaving this open, because that's where you put the coffee grounds and whatnot. How cool is that? From here you can actually drop in some signs for like the drawers. Just like so. And here, if you don't want a big section, you can cut a little section out like so. So you can actually work and replace these bottom pieces here with a bit of an area to work with. There's so many ideas and so many ways you can do things, and we can also drop in a sign like that. And on the board, you can actually add your bits and pieces, you know, your sundaes, your ice creams, your milkshakes, and you can actually have a board just like so. Directly under here, you want to grab an iron bar. And that's just going to be like elevating it up underneath. On top here, you want to grab yourself your white carpet again, which I just got rid of. And place your white carpet directly over the top. So as you see, it's very old school, very old fashioned, but it looks so effective. Here on the side, you can actually drop a lever for some detail. Drop a lever and a button. Drop in another sign at the top. And call it whatever you like. Coffee Machine 2000. Cool, cool, cool. So we've got the reflective floor, we've got that. Now the next step is what we're going to do is we are going to grab some iron trapdoors. And on the edge, we're just going to run our trapdoors along the edge here. Like so. Boom. Beautiful. Whilst we are with the trapdoors, we're going to grab this birch trapdoor. A nice white framed trapdoor. I'm going to place one here so you can flip it up. Flip it down. Over the other side, do the same again. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, next step is we're going to come to this corner and 2 blocks in, 1, 2, third block, knock out. Once again, just knock out one that's got a space gap. Take out the second bit of dirt underneath. Replace that with a bit of redstone and a piston. Drop all that in. Piston on the top. And you guessed it, we're making the benches here. Once again, you don't have to come from the corner. You can actually come out, place, and have 3 here. Piston. How awesome is this starting to look, guys? Absolutely beautiful. Bit of black carpet next to put on the actual seats. So we're matching the carpet. It's all around the edges. Just like so. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Option, up to you, choice. In front of the actual seat, just chop out your block. Then you can actually grab your sea lantern, drop that in like so. And I think everyone knows where I'm going with this. Now we can grab ourselves a carpet and let's have a look. Let's grab this. We can run the carpet across. Once again, from corner to corner of the trapdoors, just run that right across. And the trapdoor, bring that across. And how effective does that look? I mean, that's real. I mean, these are the colors are absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is awesome. I'm loving it. You can just add in little details now just to tart it up. You can actually add your iron bars either side. Make it snazzy. Add in a couple of buttons even. One either side. Which is pretty cool. So what I might do is I might call that another episode. I think on the next episode now is we will put in the jukebox down here. We will extend this out and we're going to put in some restrooms. And we shall do all the roof and then we can call this build complete. There's a kind of particular way to do the roof. So that will come on the next episode. But we have got that all sorted. Beautiful. And for the people who have still stuck around and still watching, I said that I'll give you a quick demonstration of what I've got coming next. We've got a proper gas station with all interior, all new vehicles that's going to be done. And if I do it in the evening so you guys can see, we'll go down, put it into night mode. It's all lit up. Funky, funky, funky. Looks really nice. As you see, new cars, new everything, new style. Yeah, it's all happening, guys. It's all happening. But that is what you guys have just did. We've got to put the glowstone on the seats next episode. But what do you think? That is the build you guys are building. Beautiful. Anyway, guys, that is me done. Thank you so much for sticking around and doing the tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Tweet me your pictures, guys. I'd love to see you building this. My Twitter and Instagram and everything like that is in the description down below. Yeah, and I shall see you all on the next one.